February 18th, 2016. Here's some ideas for Baz Taylor. You have the ability to make videos and do audio and things like that. Well, I have a shitload of ideas here. A lot of this stuff is ignored by establishment physics and Electric Universe and Ben Davidson and his program. Ben Davidson sort of takes the stance of whatever establishment says, it has to be some truth to it. But he doesn't realize that there are theorizers and natural philosophers that are underground that actually know what they're talking about, and they have alternative viewpoints that make more sense. So hopefully I can take this and use it to my advantage, the fact that I know people that understand that as well. Now, one of the ideas that I would really like to share with the world is thermodynamic phase transitions. Now, I went over this earlier, but if you could make a video where it has something really bright and plasmatic, or maybe even just something that looks energetic, is good enough for me. But to show people that when you have a plasma, it becomes a gas. When it cools, and it stops shining. As well, crystal formation, when you have the gas cooling and contracting and forming things like rocks and minerals. That's how rocks and minerals are formed, when gas cools under high pressures and temperatures. As well, it forms from liquid material solidifying as in magma. So if you can make a video where it has those thermodynamic phase transitions, like where it outlines it, saying, well, you have a gas giant and, you know, what happens to the gas? It just vaporizes? It just disappears? No, the gas becomes solid and liquid material. As well, when you have stars being viewed in the telescopes by astronomers and have, you have pictures taken of them, I want people to realize that not all stars shine. The 1920s version of stellar evolution has all stars shining, but that's not true at all. Stars lose their ability to shine. They cool down to the point to where they're solid and rocky material. It's a fact of nature. You can observe them. We're even standing on one. You know this. So if you can make a video outlining that, that would be really cool. I don't know exactly what you would do. I would, use your imagination with that and creativity, but that's that. As well, another idea is exoplanets. Overview exoplanet findings. You see that little graph right there? Those are all the years. The exoplanets were found in like the late 80s, early 90s, and then boom! What year was that? 2014. All those exoplanets were found. Or 2015. It's going to go higher and higher because guess what? Exoplanets are older evolving stars. There are billions of them. And in this theory of stellar metamorphosis, you have all stars are planets. So obviously this is going to go through the roof. If you want to make a video outlining that, how many exoplanets they're going to be finding until they realize, oh wow, we're just studying older stars. If you want to make a video on that, that'd be really cool. And this is taken from the planet page on Wikipedia, just so you know. That. Also, overview somehow the nuclear age and how they ruined astrophysics. Now, what happened was the sun was assumed to be the same age as Earth. That was the worst assumption ever. If you look at the Grand Canyon, you'll notice that it's way older looking than the sun. The sun looks like a hot, violent star. There's no way that thing is old as the Grand Canyon, but scientists are just, it's all the same age. That's retarded. So if you want to go over something like that, I'll give you more ideas. If you want them, just ask me for them. I don't know what you want to do next, but it'll give you some practice working on videos. And the fact that you can make these videos is excellent because they get a lot more views than just me talking, which is kind of boring. The nebula hypothesis. Overview how crappy that is. There's a lot of criticism on this theory. And I looked on Wikipedia and people tried to delete it at one point. Look at all that criticism. It means it doesn't work. It's bullshit. If you want to overview that, that's awesome. Correcting the gross misinterpretation of black dwarf stars with stellar metamorphosis. And I overview this in another video. I redefine a black dwarf as being something that's observed and can be experimented on, as opposed to the theoretical, non-existent black dwarf of mathematical bullshit that establishment likes to push upon the public unsuspectingly. But anyways, you have a lot of ideas out there. If you need some ideas, shoot me a line. If you don't want to make more videos, that's fine. If you do, that's great too. I just want to throw that out there for you. If anybody else wants to make videos, I would suggest doing so. And ask me some things. Ask me questions. I don't care. Like, whatever, you know? It's all new to me too. Even though I've been working on it for over 4 years, this is a new theory. It's not something that establishment, you know, has accepted and it's in stone and it's, you know, it's old moldy bread. This is a brand new theory. There are a lot of things that have yet to have the kinks worked out in it, and little things, you know, changing all the time. And I know this. So it's not going to be fully worked out. It's not going to be perfect. But anyways, I'd like to thank all my new subscribers, all the people that are supportive of me and making this understanding, you know, available to the public. As well, I want you to be on my level, even surpass me. I want you to understand what all this is. That's my main goal. It's not to make money off of people. It's not to, you know, control people's minds. It's not to make you a part of a group or to tell you what to believe or how to think. It's none of that. It's just to let you expand yourself in ways that you've never experienced before. And that's my whole mission for making this channel. All right, already went over the date. I'm gonna try to find the cat Oliver and chase him around the house later.